Welcome to another edition of Foodie Friday. This is Greg Downs with Caliber Home Loans. I have two new friends with me. This is a new concept for Foodie Friday. We're taking the show on the road. I have two new friends of mine that happen to be longtime friends of each other's. Jill McCarthy with Better Homes and Gardens, Laviano Associates, who sells in Palm City, and Michelle Clark with Berkshire Hathaway, who sells in Stewart. Michelle happened to just sell Jill's house without it ever having to be listed. So after we show you what we're making tonight, we're going to talk about the marketplace and how hot it is and how to capitalize on that. What we're going to make for you tonight is a nice Italian summer, easy to do, mini feast. Caprese salad, mozzarella, fresh mozzarella. How fresh is it when it's wrapped in plastic? We'll find out. Basil, tomatoes, and a balsamic glaze. Brocolli Rabe, broccoli, Italian sausage, pasta, olive oil, garlic, onion salt, crushed red pepper. Very good Italian little feast. And then for dessert, mixed berry parfait with Grand Marnier orange juice, shortcake, cool whipped cream. It'll be very good, very easy to make. Remember, simple is good, good is simple. We'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to make the Caprese salad. Jill is going to make the Brocolli Rabe, and Michelle is going to make our dessert. So we'll be back and we'll show you how to do it in just a second.
See you in a bit.
Our Caprese salad, very simple. Mozzarella, tomato, fresh basil, very easy to assemble. Take your slice of tomato, a piece of fresh basil, mozzarella, layer it, tomato, basil, mozzarella. We're going to drizzle it with a little olive oil. And we have a Roland's balsamic glaze. You can be real fancy and kind of make a little design over it.
Looks good.
And salt and pepper to taste. Very simple, very good, easy to make appetizer. Back in just a minute, we're going to let Jill show you how to make the Brocolli Rabe.
See you in a minute.
All right, Jill is browning our sausage. Michelle is going to go ahead and show you the berry shortcake, Grand Marnier seasonal fruit dessert that we're making. Michelle, what is our dessert today?
So we have our seasonal fruit, which is strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. And what I've done is I've taken a cup of Grand Marnier, and then we have a half a cup of orange juice, and I saturated the berries, and then we're going to cover them and let them set overnight.
So we're going to wrap them in plastic, put it in the refrigerator, let it set overnight. We'll be back and show you the main course with Jill, the Brocolli Rabe, in just a minute. All right, our main entree today is being prepared by Jill McCarthy with Better Homes and Gardens, Laviano Associates. Jill, why don't you tell them what Brocolli Rabe is?
Right. So what I did was, Brocolli Rabe it's delicious when it's cooked well, because it could be very bitter. So what I did was I put olive oil and garlic. I did cut off the stems. I kept the florets. Some people don't like the florets, but I do, and the finer restaurants do have that. So, and we're with Greg, Michelle, and Jill, and this is our cucina.
One of the finer restaurants.
Yes, it
in
is.
South Florida.
Yes, it is. So anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm sauteing this, and I'm just going to let it settle for about 15 minutes. Put salt, pepper, and a little bit of hot pepper, and cover it. And then after that's sauteed, then I will put my sausage in. So it will be about 15 minutes. We'll be right back.
All right, our Brocolli Rabe. Jill's been busy at work. The Brocolli Rabe has sauteed or simmered down. She's now going to add the sausage. That's my favorite part of cooking, is adding the sausage to the meal. It just brings out all the flavor, really.
So, and you leave all the oil in, and you just let it sit. But what I did was I boiled the water. I'm boiling the water, and I'm using orecchiette. And orecchiette is, in Italian, means little ear. It's the best. And anyway, so I'm going to boil that, let this sit for a couple of minutes, have my pasta, and then take a little bit of pasta water, add it to the chicken broth, and then put everything together and let it sit for about 15 minutes, and it's going to be delicious.
I can tell you, it smells delicious.
Yep, it is.
It sounds delicious.
It is. Oh, but wait, the cheese.
Oh, the cheese.
The cheese, and then we have to sprinkle the cheese, but we'll show that. We'll show that at the end.
If it has bacon or sausage in it, you know it's a winner. I love it. It smells really good. We'll be back in just a minute and show you how the finished product looks. All right, so our entree is almost complete, our broccoli rabe. Jill, where are we with our broccoli rabe?
So we cooked the orecchiette and for about 12 minutes because it is a little bit dense, and again, orecchiette means little ears in Italian. So we cooked that. We took another cup of pasta water and we put it in there. Threw everything together, put a little bit of hot pepper, and we're going to put a little bit of cheese. And I like Pecorino Romano cheese, so we're going to sprinkle a little bit of that.
Pecorino Romano.
There you go. There you go.
Let's see how this tastes.
So you ready? Let's see.
Broccoli rabe, my first experience ever.
Right. He didn't even know how to pronounce it.
I thought it was rabe.
Here you go.
That's awesome. Sausage, pasta, broccoli rabe, cheese, crushed red pepper, olive oil, garlic. It's delicious.
It is awesome.
It is awesome.
But it's broccoli rabe.
Broccoli rabe, not rabe.
It's
All right.
okay.
So our entree is done. Our caprese salad is done. We're going to finish off our dessert. The berries are marinated in the Grand Marnier. We're going to put those on top of some shortcake with whipped cream. Show you how that dessert looks when we're done. And that's it. We'll be back in just a minute.
See you in a little bit.
All right, so we're back for the last portion of our meal. We've prepared our caprese salad, our broccoli rabe. As I mispronounced rabe earlier, that's the redneck in me. Michelle now is going to make our dessert, which is...
We have our seasonal berries that have been marinated overnight in Grand Marnier and the orange juice. And we have Cool Whip, and we have our shortcakes. And we'll put a little bit of the Cool Whip on the shortcake. And then we take our marinated berries on top.
So there's some seasonal berries, blueberries, what else?
Raspberries and strawberries.
Looks very good.
There you go.
All right, let's see how the berries are. Nice.
Very
Grand
good.
Marnier and orange juice adds a nice touch to it. That's our meal. We'll show you what it looks like in just a second when it's all plated up. And looks like we're at a fancy place or something. We're back in just a second to show you the final rendition.
So here we are.
All right, that was our first traveling road show with Foodie Friday. I was very fortunate to be able to be here with Jill and Michelle, two longtime friends. Tell you a little bit about the real estate market. Right now it's very hot. We mentioned the fact that, Michelle, you sold Jill's house without it even having to be listed. That's pretty amazing.
Crazy.
Now is time, and you've only owned the home how long?
About a year. Just about a year, and I netted about $20,000 over asking. So I thank her for that. But the market is rising, and now is the time to buy. Inventory is low, and the prices are going up. The median price is
$232,000 nationwide, and we're seeing historic values since 2007. So we definitely are on the up, and will continue to do so.
right.
Now it's time to jump. Rates are going up.
Yep.
Prices are going up. Foodie Friday, Greg Downs, Jill McCarthy. Jill with Better Homes and Gardens, Laviano Associates. How many years experience, Jill?
20 years.
Michelle with Berkshire Hathaway. How many years experience?
10 years.
10 years, serving South Florida. I'm working this weekend if you're working. Jill?
I'm always working.
Jill's always working?
And I'm still working.
24/7.
24/7.
There you go.
We're working this weekend if you're working. Ready to write contract, ready to do a pre-approval, ready to list your house. You need help, give us a call. Greg Downs, Caliber Home Loans. Michelle?
Michelle Clark with Berkshire Hathaway.
Jill McCarthy, Better Homes and Gardens, Laviano Associates.
Thank you for joining us on Foodie Friday. We'll see you again next week on the road.
We had a blast. Thank you for
Good
joining
night.
us.